Blake Lively had conspired with the New York Times to make him look like this bad individual when really it was all Lively. Well, now he's put all of that in a lawsuit against Lively and, like you said, Ryan Reynolds, in which he says, hold on a second, it wasn't me orchestrating a smear campaign against Lively. It was actually Blake Lively, her husband, her PR team, coming at me because we had creative differences over the film.
In Hollywood's latest plot twist, a dream project turned into a $400 million nightmare. What started as a simple movie adaptation spiraled into one of the most explosive legal battles Tinseltown has seen in years.
Leslie Sloan, who's another PR agent who will be part of this lawsuit. That was Blake Lively's. Blake Lively will be sued. And we're carefully considering other people that will be sued also. And some of them will come as a surprise. Ryan Reynolds into oblivion, Megan. Wait till you see this lawsuit.
Oh, boy.
Actor-director Justin Baldoni is now suing his former co-star Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds, seeking more than $400 million in damages, accusing them of defamation and extortion. Baldoni directed and acted in the hit film It Ends With Us, which starred Lively as well.
The players? Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, and yes, even Deadpool himself, Ryan Reynolds. You might think you know this story from the headlines, but trust me, what happened behind closed doors makes those headlines look tame. From secret meetings in Beverly Hills to explosive text messages that could change everything, this isn't just another celebrity feud. It's a career-defining moment that's shaking Hollywood to its core. Picture this, a movie set where tension runs thicker than foundation at the Met Gala. It Ends With Us was supposed to be Justin Baldoni's directing triumph and Blake Lively's dramatic comeback. Instead, it became ground zero for a legal war that nobody saw coming. While cameras rolled on what should have been a romantic drama, a different kind of drama was unfolding behind the scenes. The first bomb dropped when Blake Lively filed her lawsuit.
Blake Lively filed a lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, claiming harassment took place by Baldoni against her on the set of It Ends With Us, and that an orchestrated smear campaign took place behind the scenes with his PR team.
Weeks ago, Lively sued Baldoni and his production company, alleging harassment on set and a coordinated campaign to attack her reputation. A lawyer for Baldoni called Lively's claims false.
Her claims? That Baldoni had created a hostile environment during filming. But here's where it gets interesting. Before the ink could dry on those papers, Baldoni fired back with a countersuit so massive it made headlines across the globe. We're talking $400 million, more than some blockbuster movie budgets. But this isn't just about money. According to Baldoni's legal team, Blake wasn't just an unhappy co-star. They're claiming she orchestrated a full-scale campaign to destroy his reputation. And that's not even the juiciest part. Enter Ryan Reynolds, Blake's husband, and Hollywood's favorite wisecracking superstar. Baldoni's lawsuit doesn't just name Blake, it drags Ryan into the spotlight too, accusing him of being more than just a supportive spouse in this drama. Remember Leslie Sloan? If you're not in the PR game, you might not know her name, but in Hollywood, she's the person celebrities call when they need to manage a crisis. Well, she's been pulled into this mess too. Baldoni's team claims she was the architect behind what they're calling a coordinated smear campaign. The lawsuit alleges that Team Lively demanded a public apology from Baldoni and Wayfarer Studios. When they refused, things allegedly went nuclear. We're talking about leaked stories to the press, whisper campaigns in industry circles, and enough drama to fuel a whole season of your favorite reality show. But here's what makes this case different from your typical Hollywood scandal: the receipts. Baldoni's team claims they've got texts, emails, and even video footage that could turn this whole narrative on its head. And if these alleged messages see the light of day, let's just say some of Hollywood's biggest names might be reaching for their PR team's numbers. The ripple effects are already hitting Hollywood harder than a bad review on opening night. Studios are getting nervous. When your A-list stars are busy with depositions instead of script readings, that's not great for business. Brands that work with both Blake and Ryan are watching this unfold like it's a horror movie they can't turn off. We're talking about potential losses that make that $400 million figure look like coffee money. Industry insiders are whispering about how this could change everything. Think about it. Every time Blake steps onto a red carpet, will people be thinking about her fashion choices, or will they be wondering about her next court date? And Ryan Reynolds, the guy who built his brand on being everybody's favorite funny man. How does he keep cracking jokes with this hanging over his head? The allegations get deeper than a philosophical conversation in a Tarantino movie. Baldoni's team claims Blake and Ryan didn't just want an apology. They wanted control. Control of the narrative, control of the production, control of everything. When they didn't get it, well, that's when things allegedly got ugly. Sources close to the production say tensions were building long before the lawsuits dropped. Creative differences are nothing new in Hollywood, but these weren't your typical, let's change the lighting kind of disagreements. We're talking about fundamental clashes that turn the set of It Ends With Us into a pressure cooker. Meanwhile, Hollywood's power players are watching this like hawks circling their next meal. Every move could tip the scales. One wrong interview, one leaked email, one slip-up at a press junket. That's all it would take to turn this from a legal drama into a career apocalypse. The timing couldn't be worse for everyone involved. Blake was riding high on a string of successful projects. Justin was finally breaking out of his TV roots and making it big in feature films. And Ryan, he's got enough franchises running to make Marvel jealous. But now, everything's on pause while lawyers duke it out in conference rooms that probably cost more per hour than most people's monthly rent. Social media's having a field day, obviously. Fans are taking sides faster than contestants get voted off reality shows. Team Blake's supporters are flooding comment sections with blind support, while Baldoni's defenders are piecing together timelines like amateur detectives. The truth? It's probably somewhere in the middle, buried under layers of Hollywood politics and power plays. The real question isn't just who's telling the truth. It's what happens next. If this goes to trial, we're looking at a courtroom drama that would make Law and Order writers jealous. Imagine the scene. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds on one side, Justin Baldoni on the other, with their armies of lawyers ready for battle. The media coverage would be intense enough to power a small city. But here's what everyone's really wondering. Can anyone actually win this thing? Even if Baldoni gets his $400 million, spoiler alert, that's not likely, or if Blake's original claims stick, the damage to reputations might be impossible to fix. In Hollywood, your name is everything, and right now, everyone involved is watching theirs get dragged through more mud than a monster truck rally. The brands associated with these stars are already sweating. Aviation gin, which Ryan famously owns, might need something stronger than gin to deal with this PR nightmare. Blake's fashion collaborations? They might be looking as uncomfortable as high heels at a marathon. And Baldoni's directing career? Let's just say his next project might need more than a good script to get greenlit. Hollywood insiders are already calling this the biggest industry shakeup since the streaming wars began. It's not just about these three stars anymore. It's about power, influence, and who really controls the narrative in an age where one tweet can tank a career faster than a box office bomb. The latest developments suggest this story's far from over. New witnesses are coming forward, more documents are being filed, and the industry's biggest players are choosing sides like it's high school lunch period. Every day brings new twists, new allegations, and new reasons for everyone's lawyers to buy another vacation home. Some say this could change how Hollywood handles conflicts forever. Others think it's just another celebrity feud that'll blow over faster than a summer blockbuster. But one thing's certain, this isn't your typical tabloid drama. This is career-defining, industry-shaking stuff that's got everyone from studio heads to craft service workers talking. As this story continues to unfold, one question remains. In a town built on illusions, who's really telling the truth? The answer might cost more than $400 million to find out. But hey, that's Hollywood for you, where the real drama happens when the cameras stop rolling. For now, all eyes are on the next move. Will someone blink first and offer to settle? Will more stars get dragged into the mess? Or will this actually go to trial and give us the entertainment industry's version of the trial of the century? Whatever happens, one thing's for sure. This story's got more plot twists than an M. Night Shyamalan marathon. The only thing we know for certain, this drama's far from over. And in a town where image is everything, the true cost might be higher than any lawsuit could ever claim. Stay tuned, because in Hollywood, the best stories are always the ones that write themselves. Remember to like and subscribe to catch all the updates on this developing story. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Whose side are you on? And don't forget to hit that notification bell because trust me, this story's about to get even more interesting.